right, good morning and happy Wednesday, everybody. A little different setup with these temperatures expected over the next 24 hours. Not nearly going to get as warm as it did yesterday. We were racing into the lower and mid 90s before some of those showers did their part to knock those temperatures down a little bit. Phew, it was getting hot out there. It got really humid out there, and it's going to stay very humid. But it won't be as hot over the next couple of days because we'll have more clouds, we'll have more showers, and not just more shower chances. We're talking more showers in more places, much better coverage. So everybody runs a much better chance to get some of that much needed rain, maybe too much over the next 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 days, because I don't see this pattern changing anytime soon. And the flip side of not getting as warm in the afternoons because of the clouds and the moisture is we don't get as cool in the overnight. So look for a lot of morning temperatures that are going to start with a 7. Now we can see some of that activity spiraling its way from the south and east up to the north and west, back closer to our area. There will be a few showers in a few spots this morning, but the better chances are going to come this afternoon as more energy pivots through the region. We're at 76 this morning in Tallahassee, 75 in Valdosta, down to 72 in Thomasville. Not seeing the fog out there that you'd expect with all the increased humidity, because it's got a pretty good breeze with those winds out of the east up to 10 or 15 miles per hour in spots. So it is a little bit more breezy, and it's going to stay that way throughout the day. Most of our numbers are going to be 72 and up right now. So it is warm. It is muggy out there, but that breeze is really helping out. I see visibility numbers all better than 7 miles. Let's talk about those showers. We've got this upper level low still spinning over the Gulf, and as that energy spins and that moisture gets pulled in from to our south and to our east, it comes back across the area. So a lot of the showers will be coming from the south and east, spreading back to the north and west, not our normal direction. Usually we're looking up here to the north and west for the next energy to move on in and move things around. But watch here on the Futurecast. You see how that counterclockwise circulation brings those showers in from the bottom of the screen. And I think at times today, there's going to be plenty of showers and thunderstorms. And like we saw yesterday, some wind gusts are going to be possible in some of those thunderstorms. There'll also be some breaks and gaps when the energy moves on to a different location, and that gives the atmosphere a little time to recover before the next energy gets there. So we're going to see periods and waves of showers. It's going to look and feel like it should be raining all day, so the unsettled is here. And I do think we're going to find ample showers, especially in the afternoons and evenings. That goes for today and for tomorrow, before some of those chances start to thin out maybe a little bit, and that upper level low starts to move a little bit off to the east. So there are some changes coming by the end of the week and the weekend, but for our Wednesday, for our Thursday, and probably into our Friday too, lots of moisture, lots of chances for more showers. Now, how does that all relate to what's going on in the tropics? Well, I'm glad you asked. Because what happens here is when you get an area of lower pressure in the upper part of the atmosphere that sits someplace for a while, it's possible that sometimes something down at the surface starts to develop. Now, this would most likely, if anything ever did develop, it would probably be a non-tropical area of low pressure. And while we're going to split hairs and debate context, the bottom line is it's going to be wet and showery from the Bahamas through the peninsula and even up into our part of Florida, no matter what we're calling this. I don't think it's going to have enough time or enough support to turn into anything more organized or more dangerous, but it's certainly going to be something that we keep our eyes on. We're talking like a 10% chance over the next week of any kind of formation of anything, and it's likely not going to be tropical. However, it is still going to be a rain producer, and this is one of those great times to remind that throughout the season, just because an area maybe is disorganized tropical energy and moisture, it doesn't have to become a classified, organized system to bring a whole bunch of rain. This one here can bring a whole bunch of rain in spots over the next couple of days. So we'll have plenty of updates for you, no matter what we're calling it. Likely just some energy from an upper level low, but lots of showers and lots of unsettled is what we're looking at. On the Gulf today, winds out of the east and southeast up to 18 knots. We'll call that a little bit breezy, and the seas 2 to 4 feet. It is muggy this morning. I got the rain chance around 40%. But let's double those to like 70 or 80% this afternoon. It's going to be showers and storms. There'll be breaks too, and those breaks will probably get to the mid 80s. That's about it. I think tonight into tomorrow, the showers eventually fizzle, but it's going to stay very, very muggy, and we'll be in the 70s again tomorrow morning. I think tomorrow's going to be a lot like today. Friday and Saturday, maybe we can start to thin down some of those shower chances a little bit. And of course, if we do get more breaks and gaps, and we should, the temperatures will get a little higher in the afternoon. So 90s back in play by the weekend. I don't think it's nonstop washout for the next 5 or 6 or 7 days, but I do think plenty of showers have to be expected.